Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, depending on where you are in this world. This is Hedge Lee with a daily update for Ethereum. I want to say that every day, every morning, crypto analysis is being carried out and shared on Bitcoin.Live. It is a subscription-based site, and every morning I provide a daily update, usually 7 to 10, 15 minutes on Bitcoin and the cryptosphere. Then I also provide midday updates as well as maybe even evening updates. I also provide on-demand requests of specific coin analysis that members and subscribers request. But not only just myself, there are 5 other analysts on Bitcoin.Live. While we don't share always the same analytical trend, I think it also provides a good opportunity to maybe better identify a method or an analyst that you can work with. So I invite you all to join us on Bitcoin.Live. The site link for that is listed on the title of this video. Alright, so back to Ethereum. We got something going here. I think it's really important on my Twitter that I posted this right here. Notice how the Dow, S&P, NASDAQ, everything globally was in the red yesterday. But look at the cryptos. 8%, 12, 10, 23. They rose inverse to the stocks. There have been several times when I said there is potential in the future, and maybe it's now, that potentially that cryptos can be seen as the safe haven, the new gold, so to speak. So the Federal Reserve, the banks, are not happy with this. To them, this cannot be allowed. But I can say this: no one entity can hold back the totality of sentiment, no matter how much one wants to manipulate it, unless they've got 51% control. That's different. But regardless, if every person had a certain degree or certain amount of crypto analysis, or crypto coins, especially let's say Bitcoin, that 51% capture would be very difficult to be had by any single entity. They may temporarily, just like trying to overcome the 10-minute hash cycle of Bitcoin, they may control one cycle costing maybe $3 billion, but they won't be able to control every one of them. Regardless, I thought this was a fantastic prelude to a potential that can be seen on Ethereum. So yesterday we went over the short-term analysis, where yes, I'm still saying this is A, B, and we're saying the 5 waves of C. And if that 5 wave, let's say, goes higher, this stretches a little more, 3 stretches a little more, and goes like this, then irrespective of the 3, 4, and 5, the white 3 and 4 and 5, I think the pattern that could potentially emerge, and this is right now just pure projection, conjecture. The pattern that could emerge could be seen from a head and shoulders inverse, head and shoulders perspective. And this white line could represent the neckline. So if we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and rises to, let's say, 127, and if that 127 is then rebuffed by the neckline, so the price goes like this, then what do we have? I think we have a real potential for a head and shoulders bottom. What do I mean by that? Well, let's label this as the left shoulder. This will be the right shoulder that is forming. And then this will be the head that will be formed. If that's the case, so if we have the left shoulder, the head, and then the right shoulder. Again, I'm saying this is just pure conjecture because of the fact that it hasn't even completed the head. If this does play out, and I've already shown this for Bitcoin and Steam and a few other coins as well, then the neckline, head to the neckline distance will enable a projection so that Ethereum could reach a minimum target of 171, right to here, let's say, right to this resistance zone. But that's the minimum. Minimum is called a minimum because it usually exceeded, and I think it could well exceed into potentially the 193s. All right, I hope you found this to be helpful. Have a wonderful day.